What up? What up? What up? This is Mr. T and Mr. T Do Numbers on my YouTube page. Thank you for joining me one more time with this new lesson on bar modeling. All right. A lot of kids struggle with bar modeling at the school I teach at, and I'm assuming that it's not just my school. Bar modeling is a strategy for solving common problems. All right. There's different types of bar modeling. The easiest bar modeling problem I've seen is comparison problems. When you're comparing one person's number of something to another person's number of something, and you don't directly tell the second person's number, you say how much more or how much less than they have than the first person. So that's a great opportunity to use bar modeling. All right. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to do a problem involving multiple people, and I'm going to compare person B's number to person A and person C's number to person B. All right. So what you're going to see is the relationship between the people is going to be shown out in bars. All right. So bar model. Anytime you're modeling something, you are showing something. So the goal is to show the problem in bars, to show the movement of the problem in bars. All right. So in my class, I did a problem with Beyonce, Rihanna, and Taylor Swift. All right. So what I want to do is I want to do the steps of bar modeling with that problem. All right. So step one of bar modeling, I set up the starting line and the labels. All right. In my problem, I had Beyonce's ticket price, Taylor Swift's ticket price, and Rihanna's ticket price. So it's three different parties in this problem. So I need a bar for each one of them. So I'll set up my starting line. Mr. Trahan, what's your starting line? Your starting line is where all the bars are going to start, right? It's normally on the left. Now you're also going to put the labels on there. All right. So I'm going to put Taylor Swift. She will have her own bar. I'm going to put Beyonce. She's going to have her own bar. And I'm going to put Rihanna. I hope I spelled her name right. All right. Now, that's step one. So you're saying, Mr. Traham, how do I know in my bar modeling problem who needs labels? Well, if there's movement in whatever you're talking about, if there's movement and that party is involved in that movement, then you need a bar. In this problem, we're talking about concert tickets for the three artists. And Taylor Swift's concert tickets is a certain price. Beyonce's ticket price is a certain price in relationship to Taylor Swift's. And Rihanna's ticket price is a certain relationship to Beyonce's. So if your problem has movement of ticket prices or coins or dollars or a number of beads or whatever that subject of that problem is, if there is a person who has that an amount of whatever you're talking about and is related to answering the problem, they need a label. All right. So these three people had labels. All right. So the first step is done. Step one, I set up the starting line for the bars and the labels. All right. Now step two is read the problem line by line and move the bars. Again, and the problem in my classroom, it said Taylor Swift's 1989 tour tickets cost $198. So Taylor Swift's bar will be extended to reflect. All right, now excuse my cricket bars. It will be extended to reflect $198. Right? Now, some people put the 198 in the inside. It depends on how you like to do it. Right? This is all part of step 2, which is reading the problem line by line and moving the bars. The first sentence in that problem was Taylor Swift's 1989 tour tickets cost $198. Boom. The second line said Beyonce's Formation tour tickets were $42 more than Taylor Swift's tickets. So some kids will just write, okay, Mr. Trahan, I put a short bar for Beyonce and I put 42 right there. But that's incorrect because Beyonce's concert tickets, ain't no way you're going to see Beyonce for $42, right? But if the kids don't know that, they don't know the concert ticket price. So you have to go back and read that sentence, and it's tying Beyonce's ticket price to Taylor Swift's. It's saying that her ticket prices for Formation are $42 more than Taylor Swift's. So that means you're going to need Taylor Swift's number to find Beyonce's number. So in bar modeling, if you need someone's number to find the next person's number, you have to clone that person's bar. Because technically speaking, you need Taylor Swift's $198 to figure out Beyonce. And then from there, you extended $42. Again, the second line says Beyonce's Formation tickets cost $42 more than Taylor Swift's tickets. So I cloned Taylor Swift's bar and I extended out $42 more for Beyonce. The third line, again, we on step 2. Read the problem line by line and move the bars. The third line says Rihanna's anti-world tour tickets cost $80 less than Beyonce's tickets. And again, it doesn't say Rihanna's tickets are $80. So you're not going to draw a bar and say $80, that's Rihanna's. It says $80 less than Beyonce, which means you need Beyonce's bar to figure out Rihanna's. And since you need Beyonce's bar to figure out Rihanna's, you're going to clone Beyonce's bar for Rihanna. And this time, instead of extending it out, you're going to contract Rihanna's bar back in. You're going to bring it back in. Mr. Trahan, how much you going to bring it back in? Well, her concert tickets are $80 less than Beyonce's. So you're going to bring it in $80. All right. So that means you're going to take off $80 from Beyonce's price. All right. Sorry, that's an ugly 8. All right. Now, the question said, how much are Rihanna tickets? So I'm going to put the question mark right here. All right. Now, this is a bar model of the words. Taylor Swift's ticket price for her 1989 tour, $198. Beyonce tickets are $42 more than Taylor Swift's. Copy Taylor Swift's bar, extend it out $42. Rihanna's tickets are $80 less than Beyonce. Copy Beyonce, move it back in, $80. All right. Question is, how much are Rihanna tickets? The bars match what happened in the problem. All right. So what I want to do now is solve the problem for step 3. The ultimate goal is to find Rihanna's ticket price. But Rihanna's is contingent upon Beyonce's. That means you need Beyonce's ticket price to figure out Rihanna's. So you need to figure out Beyonce's first. So step one is to find Beyonce's. So step one is, if Beyonce's is Taylor Swift's plus $42 more, then step one would be $198 plus $42. Again, $198 is Taylor Swift's plus $42. All right. 8 plus 2 is 10. 1 plus 9 is 10. Plus 4 is 14. And 1 plus 1 is 2. What that means is Beyonce's tickets are $240. Right? Now, step two is to find Rihanna's ticket price, which is your actual goal. But it says Rihanna's tickets for her entire world tour are $80 less than Beyonce's. So step two, if Beyonce's $240, I'm going to take $80 less than that, and it will lead me to Rihanna's. 0 minus 0 is 0. 4 minus 8 I cannot do. So I borrow from the hundreds place. This becomes a 1. And I break that into 10 and add it to the 4 I got. So that becomes 14. 14 minus 8 is 6. 1 minus nothing right here is 1. What this tells me is that Rihanna's tickets are $160. Right? Now, you say, does it make sense? Well, 160 plus $80 is $240. 240 minus this $42 is $198. What are you doing, Mr. Traham? I work backwards to see if I get back to my original numbers. All right? If you can work backwards and it can get you back to your original numbers, then you know it's correct. All right? Again, Taylor Swift plus $42 gave me Beyonce, which is $240. And Beyonce's $240 minus $80 was Rihanna's, which is $160. So Rihanna tickets were $160. All right. Again, this is Mr. T. This is a 2-digit bar modeling problem. Peace.